Hello everybody, this is Isaac Lucky presenting the Isaac Lucky My 2 Cents Success Framework. Friends, in this series we're going to be talking about money mastery and specifically the law of 10%. Now, after surviving a car crash in January 1998 that left me with an 80% brain disability, we defeated the limiting diagnoses of various doctors by making a full recovery. And during this period of recovery, we read for a law degree and then a postgraduate diploma in investments, insurance and tax. And then after graduating top of the class on a graduate development program, we went on to work at Barclays Capital in London as an investment banker. And one of the things that we did there was that we raised $1 billion bond for the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. Now, people ask us how we turned our lives around so quickly, and specifically how we got to the point of financial wellness. And most assumed that we had made it by playing the stock markets, trading complex financial instruments like derivatives, gilts and bonds. But it had nothing to do with that. We simply followed the law of 10%. And what the law of 10% says, our dear friends, is that 10% of what you make is yours to keep. 10% of what you make is yours to keep. Whether you're a businessman working in a corporate, an entrepreneur running your own business, or a junior selling lemonade at school, take 10% of your salary each month and save it. If you can do more, but never do less. Now, say for example, you're earning $50,000 a year and you save 15% of that. You would have created a capital base of $7,500 in 12 months. And assuming your salary increases by 5% in year 2, coupled by some growth on your money in the first year, you would have saved almost $16,000 after 24 months. Now, if you're forever broke, how does the prospect of having 16 grand in your bank account make you feel? When last, if ever, did you have 16 grand in your bank account? Our dear friends, it's not what you make that matters. Rather, it's what you keep that's important. So, emotionalize your 10%. Visualize a bag of money with your name on it, becoming bigger and fatter month in and month out, to the extent that you need to keep on replacing that bag, because it keeps on getting too small. Keep saying it to yourself, 10% of what I make is mine to keep. Internalize it. Say it repeatedly to yourself day in and day out, for any thought that is emotionalized becomes magnetized and attracts similar like thoughts. Now, one of our other uncles, Uncle S, he practiced the law of 10% diligently. He leveraged and exploited it and became a very rich man. Now, in the early days of his career, he sold encyclopedias on commission for a living. Now, today we have tools like Google and Wikipedia to procure information and knowledge. But in the 60s and 70s, those things didn't exist. And what did exist, however, were encyclopedias like World Book and Britannica. And those were common sources of information for parents that they use to help their children with their homework. So in months like January, February and March, when business was robust and the money kept on coming in, he bought a 1-ounce gold coin. Now, some months were so good that he even bought 2 gold coins. But during the leaner months, like November and December, when business was slower, he could have aborted his strategy. But he hung in, and instead of buying nothing at all, he would buy a 1/10 ounce gold coin. Now, at that time, the price of gold was about $100 per ounce, and the rand was such a strong currency that 1 rand could buy him $2. Now, due to the growth in the price of gold from $100 an ounce to $1,000 an ounce, coupled by the weakening of the rand over the next 3 decades, he was able to hang up his shoes by retiring an entire decade earlier just by using the law of 10%. So, dear friends, it's been a pleasure sharing the law of 10% with you. This is an excerpt from our book, The Highway to Heaven. It's one of my bestsellers, and if you'd like to know more about it and our explosive audios and our award-winning, awe-inspiring and life-altering Isaac Lucky My 2 Cents Success Framework workshop, do visit our website at isaaclucky.com. Once again, isaaclucky.com.